if money has always felt just out of reach? If no matter how hard you try, something keeps sabotaging your flow? You're not broken. You've just been running an ancient wealth code that was never meant to serve your divine self. Today, we are unlocking a new wealth code that will shift your money consciousness into a state of divine abundant flow. Listen closely. In just a moment, I will reveal the 3 hidden energetic locks that are blocking your abundance. These are the invisible forces buried beneath your thoughts, your family, your shadow, that silently control how much money, power, and peace you allow into your life. This isn't surface-level mindset work. This is alchemy. Lock 1. The inherited scarcity pattern. Before you ever touched a dollar, before you even understood what money was, you downloaded a story. This story wasn't conscious, it was energetic. You absorbed it through the nervous system of your caregivers. Maybe it sounded like, "We can't afford that. Rich people are greedy. You have to work hard to survive." You didn't just hear these phrases, you felt them. You felt the tension when the rent was due, the silence at dinner after a bill came in the mail, the shame in your mother's eyes when you asked for something extra. And slowly, you began to equate money with one thing: lack. This is the first energetic lock, the inherited scarcity pattern. A vibrational blueprint passed down through bloodlines. Until you become aware of this energetic inheritance, you will unconsciously operate under the same wealth code that has been passed down your bloodline for generations. You may find yourself self-sabotaging, losing money suddenly, or feeling guilt whenever you receive more than you're used to. The good news: this lock can be dissolved, not by logic, but by ritual. Tonight, get ready to unlock the first gate into the world of abundance. When the moonlight falls, as you lay your head to rest and let your mind wander off to dream, do this exercise. First, take a deep breath and hold it for 4 seconds. As you release, imagine all the tension on your body leaving with your breath. Repeat this 3 more times. On your last breath out, let your mind and your heart openly and without restraint speak to money as if it were a person. Lay out all the things you would say to it. If money has made you feel hurt before, then tell it how it hurt you. If money has made you feel insignificant, then let it know. Release it all. Vent to it. Talk to it. Let out all the emotions it has ever made you feel. Then pause for a moment and process all the things you just said. Take a deep breath, and as you release, feel all the tension of your words melt away from your body. Now breathe in and hold for 4 seconds, and release your breath along with any tension on your body. Repeat that 3 times, and as you end your last breath, declare this out loud: I release the money wounds of my lineage. I rise as the alchemist of wealth in my bloodline. Now allow your mind to rest easy and feel the knowing that there has been a shift within you. The next day, pay attention to the signs that will confirm the shift that happened within you. New opportunities will come to you. You will notice how much abundance already surrounds you. Most importantly, you will have the inner knowing that something has changed for the better. That concludes our first lock. How do you feel? Think about lock 1 for a second. What beliefs about money did you grow up with? Ask yourself these questions. Whose beliefs about money am I still carrying? What did I witness growing up when money was discussed? Silence, fear, or conflict. And now that you are aware of your inherited scarcity pattern, think for a moment, what would change in your life if you believed that money was a resource always available to you? Now that you've touched the frequency of abundance, let's continue expanding it as we unlock your new wealth code. Lock 2. The trauma of unworthiness. The second lock is buried beneath the surface, deeper than your bank account, deeper than your upbringing. It lives in the unspoken spaces where your soul once questioned its own worth. It's not about money. It's about the part of you that was taught love must be earned. That visibility isn't safe. That simply existing isn't enough. This is the lock forged in the silence after rejection, in the ache of being unseen, in the moment you first believed, I am not worthy. This is the trauma of unworthiness. Somewhere in your timeline, someone made you feel like your value was conditional, that you had to earn love, perform for approval, or stay small to be safe. And that trauma didn't just impact your self-esteem. It created an energetic ceiling. Because how can you receive freely when you don't feel like you deserve what you already have? This trauma shows up in ways you may not even realize. It lives in the silence after accepting to stay late after work and not be compensated fairly, if at all. For the entrepreneur, it hides behind the underpriced services that carry a frequency of gold. You cannot manifest beyond the level of self-worth you allow. This lock can't be affirmed away. It must be felt and freed. To open the second lock blocking your abundance, follow this practice. Place one hand on your heart, the other on your belly. Say aloud, I honor the part of me that never felt safe to be seen. I welcome you home. I am worthy of all that aligns with my highest frequency. Then, sit in silence. Let your higher self respond, because the alchemy doesn't happen when you speak, it happens when you listen. Are you feeling the drastic shift into your new wealth code now? Feel your vibration rising as you breathe into the last key to unlock your new abundance wealth code. This is the final lock. Your undivided attention is needed. You are almost there. Lock 3. The rejection of feminine receiving energy. The third and final lock is the rejection of your feminine receiving energy. In this world, we are taught to hustle, chase, and force outcomes. This is the distorted masculine, always doing, rarely receiving. But true peace and flow live in the sacred feminine. The feminine doesn't chase. She magnetizes, she aligns, expands, and opens. She becomes so deeply rooted in her own abundance that the universe has no choice but to pour itself into her. If you're always striving, always calculating, always proving, you are in a closed circuit. Money doesn't flow to force. It flows to safety, to wholeness, to energetic magnetism. The feminine frequency is soft, not weak. It's still, not stuck. And most importantly, the feminine receives without guilt. Let's take a moment now to open up your feminine receiving energy. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Place one hand on your heart, one on your womb. Now whisper, I am open. I am safe. I am ready to receive. Feel the energy shift, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it. That is the essence of feminine power. Here is your alchemical reprogram. You now have all 3 keys to your new abundance wealth code. The 3 hidden energetic locks are not curses. They are invitations. Invitations to rise beyond survival, to break cycles passed down through generations, to remember that wealth is not something you chase. It is something you allow. When you dissolve the inherited scarcity, alchemize the trauma of unworthiness, and awaken the sacred feminine inside you. You don't just unlock money, you unlock your power. You become the alchemist, the oracle, the magnet. And that's when abundance begins to chase you. Not because you're doing more, but because you're finally being what you were always meant to be. If this message stirred something within you, if you felt seen, cracked open, or just a little more powerful, please give this video a like. It helps us continue delivering soul-awakening messages. If you believe someone else may benefit from this wisdom, please share it with them. We are all one consciousness, continuously expanding together. When you grow, we all grow. Drop a comment below and tell me, what are you ready to receive now that you've inherited your new wealth code? Subscribe to Pillars of Alchemy for more transmissions, energetic unlocks, and sacred strategy to elevate your wealth, magnetism, and consciousness. And if you're ready to go deeper, check the description for soul-expanding tools, rituals, and offerings. Your path of alchemy has only just begun. Until next time, trust the whispers.